Hey Saggies, I am doing your honest talking tarot session. Now, Sagittarius, you guys are waiting. You're playing the waiting game for something, okay? You put in the work, you put in the offer, you put in the application, you handed in your resume. Like, you're waiting on communication, you're waiting on someone to say something, do something. You could even be looking for this individual, or they could be looking for you. It's like you may have had 3 options, whether it was with people, places, or things. And it's like you finally made up your mind. But whatever you've made your mind up on, it's like you gotta wait for it. In the meantime, cleanse your energy. Go out in nature. Go work out. Take a spiritual bath. The minute you stop thinking about something, or the minute you stop waiting on something, is when it comes. So let's see what Sagittarius needs to be aware of. Yeah, see, when it comes to decisions and stuff, you have to be balanced. So if you already made a decision and you're just waiting on things to rectify or to come towards you or be finalized, think the best and don't even worry about it. Some of you are making a decision when it pertains to a Libra, or you have to make a decision when it pertains to something with the justice system. The courts could be asking you to decide on something. Because I'm hearing the choice is yours. And you had to heavily, I'm hearing you had to ponder. I don't know what you were pondering on, but there's something that you needed to really, really heavily think about. Like, this was something that wasn't a joke. This was something serious, okay? It was like life-altering decisions needed to be made. The courts could have been involved. I don't know why I just heard Child Protective Services. Some of you, this had to deal with Libras, Leos, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is like yourself. You may have had to come. You could even work in the courts, and you had to make a fair judgment on a situation pertaining to a Leo. Some of you were really thinking about structure, balance. Like, there was a lot of betrayal, backstabbing energy in the past in a situation, and you had to really decide on what you were going to do. Were you going to move forward? Are you going to have the courage to make the right decision? I don't know why I'm hearing like speak your piece. You may have to, you may need to say something to somebody. You may have the courage to say something to a Libra, or say something in court, or like there's something that you need to have the courage to do. If it has something to do with the court, you may have to go on stand for some type of past hurt, past pains. A Capricorn could have been involved with someone that you may have, or someone that you thought was your person, but they're not your person. There's a need for you to really think about the life that you want to live, the structure you want to have in your life, the discipline you want to have for yourself. Some of you, there may be a Leo wanting to make things right with you, or you may need to have the courage to balance something out, make something right with someone else. A Leo could be deciding on if they want to deal with you or not. But the Leo energy I was reading, they ain't looking for love. They looking for a dummy right now. They looking for somebody that'll do whatever and say whatever for them. So be mindful. Because this Leo may have you as an option or on their roster. Or you may have to make a decision about this Leo because you done found out about betrayal and how they only wanted you for their own little agenda. Because there's the energy of knowing what it is that you want. And it's like, Sagittarius, don't base your decisions off of other people. Your happiness should not be based off of other people. Your life should not be based off of other people. Choose you. Everybody else is choosing them. Have the courage to choose you. Make things right with yourself. And stand on that. Because there's like a thought of, oh, what you could do in your spare time, or what you could have, or what. And it's like, just go for it. Just do it. Like, what's stopping you? And I feel like what's stopping you is past fear, past mistakes, past misunderstandings. Like, not wanting to make the wrong choice or something. Like, the right choice is always choosing what's best for you. Even if it may hurt some people. Even if it may hurt some people's feelings. Like, you can't suffer because you want to be a people pleaser. Like, there's a need to decide on what it is that you want. Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm seeing like somebody chewing spearmint gum. I'm hearing a breath of fresh air. I feel like once you sit there and make up your mind on what it is that you want and you stand on that, it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Let's look at money and career for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, if you, like, I feel like you're tied to Leo's reading for some of you. If you have children with a Leo, or say your kids are Leos, or your kids are Sagittariuses, or something like that, like yourself, you may have Sagittarius placements. Like, there's something going on with money. So you may have to go to court to take this person to court for money to take care of the kids, or they doing this to you, or there's something going on with children, the welfare of children, taking care of children, finances with them. For others of you, you will be getting a letter in the mail about resources or finances. So like I said, if you handed in an application for something, for like an apartment, or you handed in some type of application for a loan for the house, like you're gonna get good news, okay? Or if you applied for another job that's gonna give you more money, you're going to get it. There's some type of finances or resources that you're going to receive. Some of you may even be receiving this from a Leo, okay? For others of you, you have to have the courage to step out and take on this job. Take on this opportunity. It's a good thing for you. If you're worried if a little girl is yours and you have to take care of it, like maybe you went to court to find out if a little child, like a little girl was yours, or they did this to you, Sagittarius, it's going to come out positive that that child is yours. There's also a need to start over in some type of career endeavor. Like maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Maybe you have to rectify the situation, do it a different way, build the business structure over. Like, there's something that you may need to do over and start over in order to make it right. Some of you may want to start over with an Aquarius. Okay, you may want to heal a situation with them. You may want to communicate with them. This is something that you've been trying to manifest. Okay, because you may have seen something with your own spiritual gifts. Or they may have seen something with their spiritual gifts and they may be wanting to communicate with you. They may be wanting to start over with you. One of y'all may have had a prophetic dream, or the both of you have. It's like you've connected spiritually somehow, some way. And I don't know what that has to do with money. Or maybe this person you know is into spiritual practices and they know how to do divination and like read cards like I do, and you may want to get in contact with them to find out if you should start over or start from scratch with the situation when it pertains to your money and career. If you feel like you may not have the money for your child, you will. You will have it. If you're worried about money and finances with a child, you will have that. You're going to get it. Okay. Some of you are afraid to ask your father for money, or ask the mother of your children for money, or the father of your children for money, or you're afraid to ask for a raise. There's a need for you to really know your worth, Sagittarius, when it comes to career and money. You may be afraid to up your prices. If you're great at what you do, you know your worth. Know your worth. Do not sit there and cheat yourself out, because you'll barely be making it in your business if you do that. But you have to sit there and have the courage to believe in yourself. And if this is not a business, this is you having the courage to go out there to get what it is that you want. Why are you acting so scared? Usually you guys, I'm hearing self-doubt and self-sabotage. Don't do that. Like, you guys are ruled by Jupiter. So whatever you believe is what will expand. And for some of you, you may think that starting over is a bad thing, but it's a good thing, because you take the experience and the lessons that you learned from a previous situation, with the previous job, with the way you may have handled money, whatever the case may be, or whatever responsibilities you took on dealing with finances and resources. You have the ability to start over from scratch, and it's okay, because you're going to take what you can do and what you can't do with you. For some of you, the month of August, if say you had $0 in your bank account, or your money was just looking funny, I see in the month of August you replenishing your finances, your resources, and things like that. You'll be able to get more, gain more money, make more money in the month of August. Just hang in there. A Leo may even help you with some type of abundance, or help you fix your financial situation in some way, shape, or form. Some of you may have like an accountant, or may need to get an accountant, or you'll run into an accountant, or you may need to stop being scared and go get an accountant. Like, you may be worried what that person may think of you, but the thing is, this person is here to help you with your finances, to heal your finances, to talk to you about how to create more money, more wealth for yourself. That's their job. That's what you pay them to do. Okay? They're not going to, they'll give you constructive criticism. That's probably about it, but there's no need to be sitting there shaming yourself about something. Shoot, people that want to create and have more would go get an accountant, not someone that want to stay being a brokey jokey. They wouldn't go get it. So don't think that that's stupid. some of you, your child cleared you out, okay? They took all your money. It's like, dang. School, you may have went school shopping for your child or something like that. And it's like, dang, I done spent all this money on you. Now I got to sit there, wait till next payday to do what I need to do for me. That's okay. The month of August, I feel like you got school shopping and stuff out the way before August even got here. Because I feel like the whole month of August, you will be stacking bread or saving money or doing something. I see a come up in August when it comes to money and career. Or you may even be getting more clientele in the month of August. It may be up until the month of August when you receive that approval letter. Some of you could apply for a credit card or something like that. You may not get it until the month of August, which is literally right around the corner. So there's no need to worry. Commitment came out in the reverse. And money is at the bottom here. So you may not, if you have to go to court for a situation, you may not have to give somebody any money. You may not have to owe somebody money. Like, say somebody took you to court for something. You won't owe them anything. Or it may cost you some money to get a divorce for some of you. Let's look at family and friends for Sagittarius. It may cost you to do something when it came to a commitment. So even if it's not like a relationship, there was some type of contract commitment. Heavy Leo energy here. Or heavy energy on having to have the courage to do something. I just heard make up your mind already. So it's like having the courage to make up your mind before you have to go to court on what it is that you want to do. It could pertain to family and friends and you needing to stand in your power and you having to choose you. Yes, you love your family, your friends, but if you got to choose between them and you choose you. Even people get mad at me when I say this, when I say you choose you over your kids, you choose you over your spouse, because ain't nobody gonna make you happy but you. Other people could try to make you happy, but only you can make yourself happy. The only way you could be a better parent for your kids is by you making sure you take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're showing your kids the same thing, to put other people before them. So it's like you have to have the courage to stand up to your family, have the courage to say what it is that you need to say to your family, have the courage to sit there and choose you over your family. A lot of you have to stand in your power and truly love yourselves first over your family and your friends. Like, you want to have more, be more, do more. You gotta focus on you, especially, and this came out on the side. So it's like, especially when it comes to nurturing yourself, especially when it comes to loving on you and having some type of self-care, because I feel like when you stand in your power, it trickles down to your spouse standing in their power, the children standing in their power. Everybody is pitching in. Everybody's doing right. It's like I'm hearing follow the leader. So you're the leader in the situation. You could be the leader of your family, the head of your household. And how you are and how you feel trickles down to everybody else. Especially if you're a mother. There's a need for you. Yeah, like you and then the star card was over here popping out, but this love is still at the bottom of the deck. There's a need for self-love, or a need for you to teach a Leo, or someone that has Leo placements, or someone that doesn't have like courage to do things, or courage to stand up for themselves, or the courage to speak for themselves. You may need to step up and teach them how to be a leader. It's one thing to say, oh, stop being a follower, be a leader. Well, show me how to be a leader. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you may need to ask somebody, like, go under somebody's wing, or someone may need to go under your wing and show them. What else is going on with family and friends? Some of y'all need to speak to the mother of your children to complete a situation. Like there's a need to stand up to this person, or the father of your children. Like there's a need to stand up and say something, complete a cycle so that you can move forward. Is there anything else with family and friends? It could deal with a Virgo. It could also deal with the fact that you just need alone time from your family and friends. You need to just be away from everybody. I feel like you may have been around everybody for a very long time, and it's like, okay, I need a peace of mind right now. I need to go and do me. I need to focus on what I need to focus on for me. And a lot of you, it has a lot to do with healing. Whether it has to do with healing your finances, healing yourself mentally and emotionally, healing yourself spiritually, physically, sexually. There's a need for you to go do you, Sagittarius. That's it. That's the damn message. Like you may need to sit there and tell you, like, I need to go and I need me time. Leave me alone. I need to go. I need to go on a solo trip, something. I don't want to be around you no more. And you just need, like, I feel like you've been smothered for far too long and you need to just shake everybody off of you. Let's look at love for you, Sagittarius. And then we'll get into your homegirl advice. So there's somebody wants to talk to you, or you want to talk to somebody. You may be getting a letter in the mail about stability and security. There's something, you may be with someone and you done created a family. They may be taking you to court, or you taking them to court, or you may have to go to court for a family situation. I don't know. But there is a need, like you waiting on, I don't know, there's something that you're waiting on that's going to come to you, whether it's an email, a phone call, a letter in the mail. And it has everything to do with your foundation, everything to do with your stability and your security. But why is love in the mix of this? Unless you have a family with someone, maybe you lack stability and security, or someone lacks stability and security that you're in a love situation with, and it's like you're telling them, like, you need to get it together. Don't call me unless you have what you promised. Don't call me unless you gonna be consistent in your child's life. Don't call me playing it. Like, there's a need for something in a love situation to be more stable. Yeah, because there's a lot of toxicity in a love dynamic, in a love situation here. You still entertaining it though. It's like you're entertaining the idea that this person could change. This person can get over this. Their toxic ways. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Or this could be you, like, you know what? You got too much going on for yourself. And the only way I'm going to entertain you is if you come to me correctly. Yeah, when it pertains to love, like, there's a need for, it's like either this person better get it together, or you're leaving, or you already left and you're like, I'm not entertaining nothing that ain't gonna play their cards right. It's just that simple. But let's get some homegirl advice. Okay, that card flipped out quick. It says it's dead around here. Go buy a plant. Some of you guys need to spruce up your house. Get some greenery. Okay. Open up a window. Let Mother Nature in. Some fresh air. It says life is beautiful when you start to see God in everything. So for some of you, you may feel dead inside or not feel like yourself. And it's due to the fact that you're not choosing you. You're still not choosing you. And you got to look at yourself as a plant. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking about that instead of just buying a plant. I'm thinking about you being a plant. And in order for your plant to grow, in order for your plant to blossom, you have to nurture it. You need to talk to it. You need to sing to it. You need to make sure the soil is good. You know, you have to make sure you take care of this plant in order for it to grow. And it's like, if you don't take care of you, if you don't nurture yourself, you're going to feel dead inside. You're not going to feel like yourself. You're not going to feel stable and secure. And a lot of you guys may have to go through these hard lessons just to learn that you need to put yourself first. And then I got everything is crystal clear at the bottom of the deck. So when I see that card, that means no more messages, Sagittarius. But I love you guys. See you later.